with my husband Ben. I take you on a journey of Oriental cookery, Nancy style. Welcome to Nancy Nutty Nights. Walnuts, cashew nuts, peanuts for all my nutty guests. So go nutty! I'm going to make a batter, 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons of self-raising flour. Then take this, get the flour back, very heavy. Can I have my garlic, please? And get 1 large clove of garlic and crush it, and you can get it nice and smooth there. Half a teaspoon of salt and some water. Hurry up, Ben, hurry up. Okay, I need a whisk as well, Ben. That's it. Make a hole and slowly, slowly. Once you fill halfway, and that's it. And keep moving till you get your batter right. My tongue is very short, so my pronunciation is not very good. Don't worry about it. Get all the lump out of it. Let the batter stand for a while before you start cooking. Can I have some oil, please, Ben? What you say?
Open it for you.
Oh, you open it for me?
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah. Put a bit of oil on it. It's sunflower oil what I use. Do not fill the oil right up. Use a bit of common sense. Don't overfill your oil and just say, why Nancy didn't tell me how much to put the oil. Okay, you put the oil in and let it heat it up. And you don't want the oil to be too smoky or too hot because walnut cook very quickly. Can I have the walnut, please? I have 50 grams of walnut. That would do me, yeah? And you mix them all into the flour or the batter. And now you can see it's all mixed. And you wait for the oil to be heated. And you drop it one in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, not sizzle quick enough. A few more minutes. You lift each walnut up and you coat it and put it aside. Coat it with the sesame seed. And then another one, lift another one up with your spoon. That's it. Coat them nicely. And you can taste the walnut and the sesame seeds all together. Oh, it's delicious. Walnut is a very filling dish, so you don't want them to fill them up with the starter. It's such a delicate dish. See, they sizzle quickly now. And when you fry, they all have the same even color. And you do not throw your walnut in, you put it in gently like that. You take your time to put it in. And you try to make it stir around so that it's all even. You see, it's such a lovely color. They're all golden brown. According to the ancient days, walnut, they say it's very good for blood. The vein of your blood, they cleanse it. They say it's a blood cleanser. And when old lady who sit down outside after meal, they usually crack a few walnuts and feed their grandchildren with it. That's the story of our young life. And can you see how beautiful this is? This takes less than 2 minutes to fry. To dip my walnut in, these are my 2 delicious sauce. One is called ketchup mayonnaise, and then one is called lingam sauce. One is sweet and hot, and this one is salty and sweet, and it goes very well together as a dip. Lingam sauce, put in the middle. That's it. One head. Ketchup mayonnaise. Ketchup mayonnaise. This you can get in any Chinese supermarket or big English supermarket. Then you put a few here, a few there, a few there quickly while it's hot. Coriander, look at that. Deep fry walnut with sesame seeds. What a lovely, delicious starter. You dropped your napkins. You shouldn't open your legs so wide.
You have to in my case, Nutty.
He hasn't been to a restaurant before.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Look.
So tell us what it is, Nutty.
I tell you, you tell me what you got. You tell me. Go on then, try it. Is it too hot?
Oh, darling. The walnuts.
Yes. Walnut.
Chili, soy sauce,
Walnut with what?
sesame.
Sesame.
Yeah.
Seeds.
Yeah. And do you know anything about walnut?
Aphrodisiac.
Yes, for you it's aphrodisiac. For him it's aphrodisiac.
I don't need one.
You don't eat one. Yeah, you drop your napkins. For my main dish tonight, I'm going to cook you sweet soya sauce beef with cashew nuts and chilies. I'm going to cut this lovely piece of beef where it's 12 ounces rump steak and it's very lean one, and I want to cut it very, very thin. I'll cut this into 3 first, and then I go slowly across the grain. If you cut the meat across the grain, it doesn't stick into your teeth and you eat it nicely. It's very uncomfortable when you have gas, when you have to use a toothpick between your teeth. And this can serve for big man or big woman like me, okay? This is my beautiful cut of beef. Ladle first, sir. Thank you. I can't use my finger to stir. Now you can have my oil. Come on, quickly. 2 tablespoons of oil. Ginger. Thank you. Straight on. My beef. No! Look at the smoke. Look at the smoke. Can I have my sugar? Thank you. 1 teaspoon of sugar. And can I have my black pepper? And half a teaspoon of black pepper. And chili, 1 whole chili, because you want it hot, you want it peppery, and you want it sweet. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. 2 tablespoons. Oh, too much. Well, I must be dreaming of Christmas. Pour this away. Don't ever put too much. 2 tablespoons of ketchup mayonnaise. That's it. This is lovely. Yes. My corn flour. 1½ teaspoon of corn flour mixed with a little bit of water. And you call this magic water. Look at that. Look at that magic water. Put them right in. Put on the side, because the wok gets very hot on the side first. Look at that. This is already well cooked. Look at it. How delicious is it? Put a few cashew nuts on it. you mustn't have salted cashew nut. Have the one no salt because you have plenty of salt on the beef. Some spring onions. Look at this dish. Oh, delicious. I got a little picture to show you. Cashew nut, it comes from a very large tree. Enormous, big trunk. And it grows like, what you call it, a big apple tree, but it's very, very crowded. And the fruit looks like that. And this is the tip where the cashew nut comes off at the bottom of the fruit. I have not eaten the fruit, but Ben has in Africa. Ben, how does the cashew nut fruit taste like?
It tastes a bit like a peach.
Yes.
We normally eat the top bit and throw the bottom bit away. The part nearer the nut, that part is sweeter than the part away from the nut.
Thank you, Ben.
Hello, Nancy.
I know you're scratching, Danny. Good
I
morning.
was just having a quick itch there, Nancy. How are
Look, this butcher is scratching. Thank goodness he got a pair of trousers on.
you? What are you after today?
As usual, you know, something fresh, value for money.
Well, I've got just
You know-
whatever you want. We've got chicken, beef, pork, lamb, you name it, we got it.
Let's have a look at that one. Looks a bit fresh with the legs on
Well,
and the
that
head
Cape on
on.
chicken, I've got that one there. I've actually got two left. I've got that one there. I've got this one, Nancy. What do you reckon? Take your pick, though. The beauties, eh?
Take a pick, I'll take
Take
a
a pick.
All right,
One you
Anna,
like.
you don't teach me bad English today. All right, I'll
All
tell
right,
you
then.
first. Okay, Danny.
Right, what do you want them to?
I think I
Or
have
just the one?
just one.
Just one?
Don't be greedy.
All right, love.
This
That one? Good
Yeah.
choice. It's a nice fresh one.
Yes, lovely. With my beef dish, I'm cooking you chicken noodles with vegetables and peanuts. I'm going to cut this chicken into slices to go with my noodles. You can see there is 8 ounces of chicken here cut across the grain. And you know that the chicken, the thinner the slices is, the quicker it cooks. These days, everybody eats chicken without the skin. At home, without the skin is a disaster dish. We've been eating chicken skin for 50 years. We are still the same, but we have to go with the trend. Just like dressing up in yellow, in green this week, in blue next week, and you go according to the fashion. Now I'm going to cut my vegetables. Quick, Ben, Kojaks.
Kojak.
Cut the 3 or 4, and you just cut across it. That's it. You cut it into strips, or you call in English julienne strip. This broccoli, there's lots of vitamins in it, lots of minerals in it. It's very good for you. And you just cut into the bite size, not too small, according to the size of your mouth and how big your friends are. How big their mouth are. I bet it's as big as mine. Look at my gold teeth. Ginger.
Ginger, Nancy. You need a plate as well.
Ha! He's my husband. He can give me a hard time once in a while because I'm very forgetful. I'm taking the skin out of the ginger, and it's 2 inches of ginger I need. You know that ginger can get it from any supermarket. You don't use any other ground spice, you use ginger. Cut the ginger into slices first, and then you put them all together, and you take your time and cut it very, very thinly. You also need to have a little bit of texture in your chicken, because when you eat the noodles, you like to have a little bite of the ginger, and it's delicious. That's fine. That's all I wanted. The water is boiling now. Look, beautiful. Tang, 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 tang. Put it there. Tang, tang. Okay, get the noodles in. This noodle is a quick cook noodle, all right? This noodle is just dry noodles. You've got to turn the fire off and you simmer the noodle. And you can see the noodle. And you try and separate these noodles. And don't keep poking it. Just separate it gently. You leave it in for 2 minutes maximum, because the water is very hot. If you over leave it, the noodle gets too soggy and it doesn't taste nice. This noodle is just an egg noodle. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to rinse it under cold water. Let the water run on the noodle. That's it. Turn off the water. That's it. This is my noodle. All the extra flour is all out, and the noodle is nice and springy. Can you see it? It's not breaking. 2 tablespoons of oil. Ginger. Quickly. 2 inches of ginger. Chicken, please. Hey. Look at the chicken. So smoky. Goes so well with the ginger. This noodle can be a main dish if you've got not many people. You've got both of you. You can cook a smaller portion. Okay, can I have the vegetables? Yes. Put all the mixed vegetables in. That's it. Now you fry them all up. Mixed vegetables can be all sorts of vegetables. You can have carrots, you can have cauliflower. So don't restrict yourself. Cooking is an art. Cooking is love. Really, cooking is real love. Or else how am I going to stay with my husband for 21 years? Can you see? You keep going. Okay. Now, I'm going to put my noodle in. And you see, I make a well in the center of my vegetables. Now I'm going to use my chopstick. And I'm going to put this in the middle. You know, at home, when you had nothing to do before you go to sleep and you felt hungry, then you call it what? Midnight feast. You can use this as a dish, as a midnight feast. And they say, in the middle of the night, I'm hungry. So what you do, you're going to get this quick fry noodles. You see, look at that. Pepper first, yes, thank you. Half teaspoon of black pepper. Oh, it tastes nice. I love black pepper. And it seems that black pepper is good for everything, everything. You don't like it hot, you have it spicy. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. Plenty.
Want some water?
Thank you. You see, when I pour the water in this noodle, watch me. Pour it in the middle, all right? Just watch me. Okay? Only half a cup of water. Oyster sauce is come from the extract of the oyster. And try and buy a good brand of oyster sauce and do not skim your money. If you buy a cheap bottle of oyster sauce, there's a lot of sodium glutamate on it. Come on, give me some corn flour now. That's it. Let's do the last movement. Corn flour, you mix a bit more water on it, okay? And then what you do is do not put it in the center because the heat come from the side, okay? This is my last drop of my corn flour. That's it. That's it. That's done. Yes, this is lovely. Delicious. Oh. These are ground nuts, peanuts that I have ground, and this is how it looks. You don't have time, you don't need to roast your nuts. There's so much in the supermarket. Just get a small packet of nuts. If you don't like nuts, please don't put it. But if you like nuts, oh, noodles, chicken, and nuts. Smells wonderful, tastes wonderful, and even is good for your health. What do you expect from me today? He got your napkin on. Isn't it wonderful? He got his napkin on. Look what you got here. Can you smell it? Delicious. Take her time and eat this first, then she eat this. Clever. I'll give you a credit because you're not very blonde. She's all right. You happy now? Can I go now?
Go back to the kitchen.
What can I say? They only want me to see them eat for a minute and they say, that's it.
Something like that. Not blonde enough, eh?
The food, I thought it was delicious, very subtle flavours, but extremely refreshing.
Tasty, tasty, very, very tasty. It was very tasty.
The food was delicious, very tasty.
She was different. I'd have enjoyed the meal more if she'd stayed in the kitchen.
Earthy, but a little tart, probably.
Interesting, different. A pleasure to be served by.
Thank you for watching my Nutty Night. I finished now. Say goodbye, Ben.
Sayonara.
That's Japanese.